Hi, my name is Cincy Plant, and I'm the band director at Hannibal High School.
And my name is Lauren Hahn, and I'm the choir director at Hannibal High School. We're so excited that you decided to join us for our concert today. This concert will feature faculty, students, and staff all performing together.
We will have clone videos, solo projects, senior features, and the normal band and chorus videos. We have so much to present to you today.
We have worked so hard, and we're so grateful that you decided to tune in to see our concert today.
The process to make these videos is super difficult. Our students have to be really independent and film themselves at their homes and then forward those videos to us, and we put them all together. So we are so proud of our students for overcoming the challenges that this year has brought them.
We would love if you would leave your comments and your applause below to show our students your appreciation, and we really hope you enjoy our concert tonight.
Now let's throw it over to Haley, Zach, and Trinity to introduce our first piece.
Hello and welcome to the Hannibal Senior Band and Chorus final concert of the year. We will open up the show with a piece called Coast Guard's March.
Sadly, on the 7th of December, 1941, the United States was the victim of an unforeseen military strike from the Imperial Japanese Navy at the United States Naval Base in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. The attack thrust the United States into World War II.
Coast Guard's March was written by Carl L. King and arranged by James Swearingen. King's composition of his 16 marches for his Marching to Victory book that he published in 1942 consisted of marches in support of the United States forces as the country's involvement in World War II grew. The Coast Guard's March was one of those 16 marches.
The piece was a little tricky at first because of the tempo being really fast and quick. Tonguing was key to keep the notes from being dragged out and slow. Tonguing has always been hard for me.
What made the piece fun to learn for me was being able to practice more with cut time, as experimenting and practicing with cut time was new for me, and so being able to record a piece with it was pretty fun.
Independent practices was also very interesting, to say the least. We were given access to the music piece, so we could listen and follow along. It was very interesting to try and point out your own mistakes and fix them. At least it was for me. I didn't realize I was making mistakes until I had listened back to what I played.
Hello, I'm Mason.
And I'm Jacob.
The Road Home is a song written by Stephen Paulus, inspired by a folk tune from the Southern Harmony Songbook.
This piece is written in a folk style, using only voices, and the lyrics contain themes of returning home after being lost or wandering.
This universal theme, along with the beauty of the harmonies, resonates with both performers and listeners.
The harmonies are in that sweet spot where you find yourself singing them throughout the day.
I feel that this piece is reflective of how a lot of us may feel lost right now, but there's a bright hope in the future that will lead us where we need to be.
I enjoyed the opportunity to perform such an expressive piece, and I can only imagine what it would sound like if we were able to perform it together in person.
We hope you enjoy.
Tell me where is the road I can call my own, that I left, that I lost so long
Hi, we're the 2021 band seniors, Mason,
Josh.
and Mark.
Together we chose the song, the Disney medley arranged by David Lee.
We tried to find a song that would be fitting for our senior year. Over the years, we've done many Disney-themed songs, so we thought this one was perfect.
Featured in this medley are the songs Tale as Old as Time from Beauty and the Beast, How Far I'll Go from Moana, A Whole New World from Aladdin, I See the Light from Tangled, and Reflections from Mulan.
During this song, you'll see some information about us, our accomplishments, and our advice for the next generation of student musicians.
Over the years, I have had many songs that are challenging, but this song was challenging for a reason that isn't expected. The most challenging part of this piece was staying focused on my part and not belting out the lyrics to the Disney music. There were times where I would be practicing with the play-along track, just stop and belt out the music, especially for How Far I'll Go and Reflections.
We thank you for coming and we hope you enjoy. This is Josh,
Mason,
and Mark, signing out for the last time.
is called It Don't Mean a Thing. This song was written by Duke Ellington in 1932.
It Don't Mean a Thing contains a style of jazz music called swing. Swing music is a form of jazz that developed in the 1930s and 1940s. The name came from the emphasis on the offbeat or weaker pulse.
There have been many versions of this piece throughout the years. The original version of this song includes many different instruments such as piano, saxophone, trombone, and trumpet.
We hope you enjoy this piece.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. It don't mean a thing, all you got to do is sing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. No, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. What good is melody? What good is music if it ain't possessing something sweet? It ain't the melody, it ain't the music. There's something else that makes the tune complete. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. If it's sweet or hot, just give everything you got. No, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that sweet. Ain't got that sweet. Ain't got that sweet. Don't mean a thing, it don't mean a thing, it don't mean a thing. It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. No, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
That was a great job by the Hannibal High School Chorus. Now the senior band will be performing a piece that takes place in 18th century France during the French Revolution called Les Miserables.
Les Miserables was arranged by Michael Swiney with the music based on the novel by Victor Hugo. Both the novel and the musical tell the story of an ex-convict who was trying to find redemption in a poverty-stricken France.
Our performances feature 3 of the songs in Michael Sweeney's arrangements, including Work Song, I Dreamed a Dream, and Master of the House.
One thing that was hard in this piece was all the dynamic changes. Dynamics is volume, and there were a lot of changes in volume, so it was kind of hard to keep track.
We hope you enjoy the show. Here we go.
Howdy, I'm Emma.
And I'm Zoe.
And we are the senior sopranos of the Hannibal Senior High Chorus.
Ruth Moody, one of the vocalists who wrote One Voice, describes how the song just came to her and she was lucky enough to be there with a pencil to write it down. Apparently, the words came quite easily to her. She further mentions how the song should be perceived as serious because of the emotion she put into it. The song clearly represents the singer's desires for the world to come together, not in same unison, but in different harmony, with the power of music and hopefully create more peace among our people.
While I sing this in practice and really focus on the lyrics, I'm reminded of how I grew up around everyone who's performing this piece, all the seniors of Hannibal High School. Outside of music, these are the people who've been by my side throughout many years of school. I've watched them all mold into the people they are today, and they've seen me as well, whether or not any of us have actually noticed. Though not all of us are super great friends, we're connected in a way that makes us a family, a Hannibal family. We started school together and are now finishing at each other's sides, all as one voice, but all in harmony. We are one voice. We are voices 2. We are voices 3. We are all of us. We are the Hannibal High School graduating class of 2021.
I'd like to take a moment to thank Miss Ellis and Miss Hahn. Miss Ellis, the mother of our choir, you've been my course teacher since 7th grade, and as long as I've been your student, I have seen growth in myself and my voice. You have helped me become the singer I am today. Thank you for everything you've done for me and for the choir as a whole, making us feel as if we were family. Miss Hahn, even though I've been your student for 1 year, you have dedicated your time and energy into making sure we were provided with enough material and confidence to sing our best. Thank you for being an addition to our little family and doing everything you can, despite the uncertainties this year has brought, to make sure we stayed sane and whole. Virtual hugs.
And I would like to take some time to express my gratitude as well. Mr. Sawyer, you introduced me to the world of theater. Shoving a flyer in my face that read Harborfest Children's Theater, you told me, you have no choice, you're doing this. And I did it, thanks to you. Without that, I wouldn't have become the actress I am today, and I never would have made the friends I did. Mrs. Ellis, I've been your student since 7th grade. You're a woman of many talents, and I'm proud to call you the choir teacher I've had the longest. You've provided me so many opportunities that I never would have gotten anywhere else, and I could never properly express how thankful I am. From handing me snacks during Purple Gallery rehearsals to taking the time out of your day to deal with my tomfoolery, you really are the mom of the Hannibal Senior High Chorus. Ms. Hahn, you've given us the opportunity to make music throughout the school year, and as musicians, that is so important. I will admit that I've struggled with this class because in-person chorus gave us so many opportunities, but you've done so much for us that we could sing together. I don't know who it was, but whether it was Ellis or the school who chose you, I think they made an amazing decision. You're part of the choir family now. There's no escaping. To all three of you, I thank you sincerely for giving me the amazing moments that led me where I stand today. I'm leaving Hannibal High School, but I'm not leaving the Hannibal Chorus family. I love all three of you. And we're done.
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice.
My name is John, and up next is When You Believe, a combined piece featuring the band and chorus.
And my name is Mark. In 1998, the movie Prince of Egypt was released. In this movie was the song When You Believe, composed by Stephen Schwartz. This song has both English and Hebrew lyrics. The song talks about the Bible story of the escape of the Jews from Egypt. The Jews in Egypt were persecuted for many years, but they never gave up hope. They believed they would be helped, and they were. The most difficult part of this piece was learning the Hebrew section. However, once Ms. Hahn taught us how to pronounce the Hebrew words, it became very catchy and we picked up on it quickly.
Thank you for listening to us this far. We hope you enjoy When You Believe by Stephen Schwartz, performed by our senior high school and chorus.
So often moved away, seemed like the
arranged by Paul Yoder, which was originally the alma mater for Cornell University, but the lyrics were rewritten to be specific for Hannibal.
We invited alumni and community members to participate in this piece and received over 50 videos. We would like to give a special shout out to Mr. Stats, who provided a sign language interpretation.
A huge thanks to every single person that participated in making this a truly amazing show of community strength and support.
Thank you for watching the show. We hope you enjoyed everything, and thank you for being here tonight. Have a safe and happy summer.
Just above the sparkling waters of the old mill pond stands our high school in its glory, we its pupils fond. Raise the chorus, speed it onward, in its praises high. Hail, oh, hail to Hannibal Central, hail to Hannibal High. A Carthage hero is the namesake of our little town. Our courage, honor, and ambition make his spirit proud. Raise the chorus, speed it onward, in its praises high. Hail, oh, hail to Hannibal Central, hail to Hannibal High.